Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Track and Tingz. It's all about the 2025 Tokyo World Championships and it's the end of day
5 for us, 4 for them.
Right, so it's the end of day 4 and we got 2 medals today, but we're number 5 on the medal table. We have 1 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze. We got a silver and a bronze today courtesy of the minute 110 meter hurdles. You know, once again guys, click notification bell so that you can get the notifications as the videos have been uploaded. You understand? But before we jump right into it, I just want to say thank you to my sponsors. I have some big ups to do. First up is Top Bar, where we're located each and every day for the episodes. And they're actually at Devon House. Yes, and they're open from Tuesdays to Sundays every single week. Yes, you guys can go ahead and follow them on socials. Their @ is right here. You understand? And also Domus Windows and Doors, built for security and hurricane resistance. Doors, windows, fencing and handrails. Located at Summit Kingston, Unit 51, Building A, 16 Chelsea Avenue, Kingston 5. You can follow them on Instagram at Domus Windows JA. And you don't know every single day we have to put on a bridge something. I'm on a bridge shirt today and a bridge shorts. And so they're located in South Dale Plaza. You guys can follow them at the Bridge Official. And finally, Mark's Superstore. For all your household supplies and appliances, helping you build your dreams from the ground up. Located in Portland Cottage and Lionel Town in Veer, Clarinda. Now without further ado, let's get started. Now to my extreme right, the only lady on the panel, Miss Jeanae Robinson, owner of Sports Girlie. Yay! And to my extreme right is Azari Gotti.
Yes, Azari, Barnett. You know, the only one.
Yeah, the only one. And to my left is Jahnoi Stewart, co-owner of Amelia Sports. And then to my extreme left is Shacquel O'Neal Benti, owner of Stadium 876. Now guys, let's just jump right into it. I know we're all excited. We'll get 2 more medals. We should have some popcorn and something today, you understand? 2 medals in the men's 110 meter hurdles. Jeanae, you can take it away.
Well, I'm excited to talk about this one because I'm sure some people did not expect us to get 2 medals. These are these are 2 athletes that we can definitely say we've seen. How this? We can definitely say we've seen their growth over the years, especially Orlando Bennett. And what I want to make note of is, when I was saying it to the guys before we started, Tyler Mason for me means a little bit more. Tyler Mason made a season's best in the heats. He PB'd in the semi-finals with 13-12 and then replicated that in the finals. Now that's not easy for somebody to replicate a PB. That means that you're in tip-top shape. You're ready to go. And for Orlando Bennett, 13:08 also with a personal best. I think that's just a big deal for hurdles in Jamaica, especially men hurdles. And we would have talked in previous episodes about our crop of hurdlers, and I just think we're in good hands. Also, congratulations to Cordell Tinch, 12.99 in the finals, as in Kareem and I expected him to win.
That's my champ. That's my champ.
But I must speak about Jacoby Thorpe, coming 6th in that finals, 13.31. Not what I would have necessarily expected. I thought he would get a medal, but as in, if it's not him, I'm glad that it's the 2 Jamaicans. So congratulations to you guys. You totally deserve it. And trust me, Jamaica is super, super proud.
Yeah,
yeah, not much. You know, also to touch on Tyler Mason, I'm extremely proud of him. You know, 29 years old, making national team in some amount of years, you know. Last time I could remember him was, you know, as a junior, performing well. Congrats to him again. I don't have much to say. I think it's a blessing that Hansel Parchment and Rashid Broadbell weren't in it, you know, for these 2 young men to step up. And yeah, congratulations to both men.
Well, congrats to all 3 Jamaicans because the Mario Prince's semi-final time, 13.22, and did not advance. That would have won semi-final number 1.
And I want to add, he did 13.22 with at least 2 other men. Yeah. So, as in, he could have been in that final.
Actual factual. But to have these 2 young men, this is Orlando Bennett's first time in a World Championship final. I know he makes finals, but at the World Championship, it's always a semi-final. Right? Tyler Mason, he's been trying this for a long time, as Azari says. And for you to make your first global team and to come get a medal, bro, hats off to you. But I must just say, Tingz, he was my winner. Even though people were saying from the heats, it never really looked so good yet. Yeah, he was my winner. He is the only athlete to go multiple times sub 13 this season. He just had a fantastic season. So congratulations to all 3 Jamaican men. And I'm just immensely proud. Yeah, Swift.
Yeah, most definitely. And while watching that race, I was actually on my way to work, and I hope the Jamaica Constabulary Force is not watching. But if there was any day that I would gladly take a ticket for the obstruction of traffic and the use of my cellular device, today would have most certainly, most definitely, significantly, absolutely been that day. That's all I have to say about that. Jamaica, big up on yourself. I and Mr. Benti to my left, we believed in you guys, and there it is.
But we believe in them too.
We believe in them too.
I just think the belief was super strong. And I mentioned, Jeanae mentioned the PBs from Tyler Mason, and I mentioned that his season best in and around this time, he was consistently running 13, 17, 13, 15, in and around that time. And to come into the finals and get that PB, I predicted him to be that medal contender for sure. Orlando Bennett, first final, getting onto that podium, exceptional stuff. And I can only be proud of these 2 gentlemen. We saw the 2 medals, and I'm really glad that they got the 2 medals, because we would have felt like we lost 2 before. So now we're back on the podium right there.
Yes.
I also think that it worked in Orlando's favor to be right beside Cordell, because he could have used him as a gauge, and then Tyler just looking at him, just running him down. It worked in our favor.
Yeah, factual, and also that was a PB for him as well.
Yeah.
13.08 seconds. I just wanted to make mention of that for silver. Tyler Mason 13.12 seconds, equaling his PB for the bronze. So just congratulations once again. Now we saw some jumps this morning. We would have spoken about them yesterday. Azari, who do we have?
Yes, so in Group A we had Shanika Ricketts, as I said before, the lovely Shanika Ricketts, and in Group B we had Akila Smith. We had both athletes qualifying to the final, just to prove that I was right again. I said Akila.
I think we all said that, no?
But I said that Akila Smith would just make it as the 10th or 11th best jumper.
Oh, yeah, you did say that, yeah.
Which she did. She is a 10th best jumper going into the final. And I am sorry about that. I am just proud, to be honest. I mean, it's 2 respectable jumps. And after the final they go, I don't have much to say. 14.08 was it? Per jump? Or 14.2?
14-2.
Yeah, 14.2. 14.2, I don't have much to say about that. Both jumpers just have to jump to be in the final. And in the final, let's see who contests. I have Shanika Ricketts get a medal for sure.
Right, so that was going to be my question. If you do have any of the Jamaicans on the podium, say it's Shanika Ricketts, do you have a call up for her?
It's full time now that it looks a bit shiny. but right now I see bronze.
Okay, bronze.
I see bronze.
Who are the 2 for gold and silver for you?
I see Hernandez. I see Pope out there as well. But Rojas for
She's
sure.
back.
Yes,
She's
she looks
back.
so
Such a
good.
champion. Such a champion. Jeanae, 2 Jamaicans into the final. Do you see any of them medaling at all?
I see Shanika medaling, as in I can agree with Azari's sentiments that if she's good on the day, I see her getting that gold. I don't see her backing down from getting a gold medal, but she may get a silver, because Rojas and those girls, when they show up, you have to kind of be ready for that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, Swift for you.
Yeah, for me, Rojas is not back to her best, but the fact that she just went out there 1 jump, I'm a bit scared, to be honest with you. But I definitely would share the same sentiment that Shanika will be on the medal podium for sure.
In which color?
I'm more so leaning towards the silver. Yeah, I'm more so leaning towards the silver, to be honest.
Okay, Benti?
Feel tough. I'm not going to tell you any lie. Feel tough. The girls are jumping out there. For Shanique, I think it was a bit rougher. Even though she did not get the automatic qualifying spot, but she is a seasoned and experienced jumper. So I'd be very hopeful for her to get a medal. I am predicting a bronze if she does get onto that podium. I think the task before is grand, but I think if anybody she's going to edge out is our other Caribbean faithful, which is the elephant.
Yeah. And just quickly for me, she said in her post interview that she wanted to do the first big jump and not one and done, but she said the runway felt a little bit faster than she anticipated, so she had to kind of move her markers and just adjusted it just a little bit, because I was kind of like,
yeah, because she fouled in the first,
right.
yeah, she fouled in the first one, yeah.
Her first jump, so hearing her say that no, and kind of understanding the technicalities of the runway. Obviously, Shanika has been here before. I mean, other than the 4th place in Budapest, that was very surprising for me. Silver in Eugene, silver in Doha, and we're not going to really come with the 2 prior to that, but of recent times, obviously, she's been doing spectacularly great. A silver medal last year too at the Olympics. She's on my podium for sure. I don't have a color though. What's on my podium? That's all I know. That's all I know. All right, and right after that, Azari, we did have the men's high jump final with our lone soldier.
Yes, Romain Beckford. Unfortunately, he did foul all his attempts, but as I said yesterday, I have one word for you, and this is the biggest respect I'm going to give you. Why? Because I mean, I heard in closed doors, I heard that many of them didn't have their coaches, right beside them. So for example, if they jump the first attempt and see what they could change, and to still go out there and just rep your country well, hats off. That's all I really have to say. The jumpers out there are crazy. I know Barshim wasn't there, but the competition was still there. The likes of Wu, Hamish Carr. I mean, yeah, and he's very young, 24, right? I think
they're about.
Yeah, they're about 23, 24. And he can only get better. Our World Champs final, he can only get better, honestly.
So factual. Jeanae?
My respect to you, Romain. You've made it to the finals. You tried your best. It never worked out this time, but I just hope that you take the lessons that you've learned from this experience and just improve on it. Big up yourself.
Yeah, for me, it's the same, and I've been, riveting it in you guys' ears on the spaces every single night, by the way, and also here on this platform. That for me, representation matters so much. Couple years ago, whenever they even think that we would have one, much less 2, who've qualified. So my utmost respect for him. Obviously this is not his first global final because he was in the Olympic final last year when he was placed 10th. But I mean, come on, you want to go up from here. Coming into the championships, he was number 35 tied this season, so it would have really taken possibly a PB for him to even go in the top 8. But big up yourself, thank you for ripping the color.
Number 10, right?
Number 10, no?
Yes.
Big things. Love to see it, love to hear it. You understand? Swift that.
Yeah, there's nothing much more that I can say. You represented the country well. You made a final, right? A lot of athletes go to these championships, never even make it anywhere, right? And for you to make the final, sir, I'm really proud of you. Romain, big up yourself.
Benti.
Yeah, big up yourself, Romain. Yeah, it was a task ahead of you. This is your first world. It's his first world
championship
Yeah.
final, yeah.
And people always grow from their world
Absolutely.
championship experience. I take it different than the Olympic experience because this is specific to your sport. So Romain is going to grow from it. Watching TikTok, he's having fun. So
Yeah.
that's all you can really ask for. At least his spirits is high.
Yeah, man, I absolutely do love that. No, we saw the 400 meters, the semi-finals for women. That happened at 7:05 this morning. Swifton, take it away, please.
Alright, so for the 400 meter women, we had our 3 Jamaican women. Unfortunately, only one made it through.
Like I said.
Like Mr. Kareem did say, Jahnoi Oakley, she finished 7th in semi-final 1. Semi-final 2, Stacey Williams, she finished 5th in a time of 50.39. And the lonesome Nikisha Price, 49.46, a new season's best, finished 3rd in semi-final 3. In regards to the races, I'm extremely proud of the other two young ladies that never made it through, right? Hats off to you, Stacey. Hats off to you, Jahnoi Oakley. You've been running exceptionally well all season, right? You have PB'd this season, right? You have gone on the Jamaica all-time list as well as Stacey and Williams under 50 seconds. Hats off to you. You both did us proud. And Miss Nikisha Price, Jamaica, we are here representing you, and not too much pressure, but you know, we're expecting big things. Even if it's not a medal, I'm expecting a good race, right? And whatever happens, this is your first major global final, right? You have never made it before and you are here right now. So I'm really proud of you. Come what may, I am proud of you. If you manage to sneak in a bronze, I'll be exceptionally proud. But Nikisha, all the best in that final. Jamaica, we believe in you.
So 2 questions before we move on, Swift. Did you only have one to go in the final?
Well, initially I saw Stacey making it through as well,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, and I know that you'd have known that. But yeah, I want to highlight it. But
all right, and then do you see Nikisha? I know you said possibly a bronze, yeah?
yeah,
Okay, Benti, who were your? Did you see 2 or 1 going into the 400 meter?
I don't remember exactly. My mind wants to tell me I said 1 because of what Nikisha Price said. I want to say that. I know I spoke a beautiful. I spoke her up. I talked her up. I told her that Sydney McCloskey would see her spikes at the end of that race. But God, I couldn't see it. No, everybody was seeing Sydney's spikes. But it was always a tough task ahead of you. The 400 meters is really good this year across both genders, and really and truly for me, I'm not giving up on Nikisha Price any at all. Kudos to her to get to the finals, and I'm expecting to see her on the podium. I'm going to rock with her till the very end. So she's running out of lane 2, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah, she
But
just has to go.
you know the funny thing about that as well, Nikisha's price, her time was faster than Heat 1 and 2 collectively.
Yeah.
That's the third fastest time overall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and to touch on it, there were 2 seasons, so 3 I think, and a world lead.
And a world lead.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, for me, going into that race, Nikisha Price just has to go and chase and give us the best that she has. And I don't think that is a task that's impossible. There's nothing that's impossible for Jamaican athletes. We're the most resilient athletes in the world.
That is true. Yeah. Let me go with Jeanae and then Azari.
Okay, so for me, I wanted to.
Wait, pause. Who you had in the final? Both
I
or
said
one?
Nikisha, but I think I said if Stacey replicates the heats, then she'll be able to make it. But as in we've discussed, it's hard to replicate a PB. But what I must say is Jahnoi Oakley, you did a great job with the first 250 meters of that race. She went out, she couldn't see anybody, and she was just running like fired up on her foot. Probably she couldn't manage it because she was running from day one, right? So, as in my respect to you, you've made it to the semi-finals. Congratulations. As it relates to Stacey, I want to give her more props than what she's getting because she ran 300 and about 5 meters of that race, right in second place. When she got to the home stretch, that's when you could see the fatigue kicking in, and I think her just giving that showing today. We must give her respect for that. She will only improve. She's training amongst really fast ladies. And for Nikisha, I see you getting a bronze.
A bronze medal. Nice. Azari.
Yeah, likewise, I share the same thought. Jahnoi Oakley, yes, she has been running for a while. I mean, respect to her. Sorry about that. It's to all of us. But respect to her.
Yeah.
But really and truly, I have to give it to Nikisha Price for running that excellent race to come qualifying for the final. I really think Heat 3, it could be the times that people run in a final.
Actually.
You know, because Sydney McCloskey, as I said, world lead. I just think that from Sydney coming from the 4 hurdles to the 400 meters, I mean, props to her. She has been doing well in the past on her 400 meters. Amber Anning with a season best 49.38.
Big.
Yeah,
that's
big.
really big. You know, the women under 50 seconds. You know, it's not easy. And hats off to them in the final. Nikisha Price, I did say that I want her to have a bronze. And let's see what happens.
Yeah. Well, firstly, the only reason I would have said only one woman in the final not to discredit anyone, but Stacey did a big PB.
Yeah.
50.08 to 49.5. I was just kind of, wondering and worrying, if it is that she had enough rest time to recover. So that's just the only reason I would have said no to her. Jeanae Oakley, obviously, I would have said it. She's done all her top 10 times this season. That is a lot. And as Jeanae said, she do from day one.
She's been running,
she was on the mixed relay. So that's the only reason I never had them there. Nikisha Price, I think that was her 4th best time in history that she ran today for that season's best. Do I see her on the podium? Anything is possible, but no. I just think that the caliber of athletes, the only way she's going to medal is if it is that one of the faves does not do what they should. Or Nikisha Price is going to PB. That's the only way I can see her on the podium. I just think, obviously, Sydney McLaughlin, the Veroni, oh God, man, come on, man. She's my gold medalist. She has always been my gold medalist. She broke the US record today, which would have been 19 years since Shannon Richards would have gotten that American record. She's my clear favorite. She looked like she was jogging.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and she said in her post-race interview too that her last 30 she was just cruising, and she had expected that time.
That's scary.
When the athletes didn't expect that time there, you just know there's something I go forward. You understand? So. And then, Paulino and Nasir and all and something like that kind of odd. But
well, Salah on a great race,
Yeah. Yeah, but on your podium.
Pardon. Yes, of course. Yes,
So then it's Sydney, Salwa, and Nikisha.
Yes.
So you don't have Paulino to medal.
You have Amber Anning there as well, But
I know that's him ask you.
No! You just tell me all of us say Ray, yeah?
About 6 medal,
Unless everybody got time for the bronze. Everybody got time for the bronze, anything possible, But, all the best, to Nikisha in that final. She's a fighter, so.
I think one thing though is that the final is going to have every lady under sub 50.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. I can see that, for sure. All right, Swift, the next one that we saw, men's 400.
So the men's 400 meter, whereas some people had certain favorites, right? Some of them not even made the finals, by the way. But in semi-final 1, we had Bovell McPherson. He finished 6th. Unfortunately, in a time of 44.99. Bovell, we respect you, right? Long collegiate season, nonetheless, right? You certainly did us proud, making your first World Championship team, and not only that, you progressed past the heats in lane 9. In lane 9 again, you ran the semifinals. We're proud of you. In semifinal 3, we also had Delano Kennedy, finished 7th, 44.97. You went under sub 45, bro. We respect you, right? You showed up. All the best in that 4x4. I definitely believe that we can do something in that 4x4. He finished 7th, as I mentioned. The race was run by Endori, Nakajima. Some of their favorites, unfortunately, never made it past this semi-final round. And semi-final 2.
We need to put that time.
I just have to do this.
Every time
I just have to do this. Rasheen, Big Boy, McDonald. Initially, I saw the time. It came up as 44.03, but it was actually 44.04. So now he has the first, third, and fourth fastest time ever by a Jamaican. I don't even want to say anything about him. Nothing. I just be quiet. That's it.
All right. So do you see him medaling?
God.
Because if you're, spewing out all of these things on how much favorite never make it. Your favorite did, and he has, I think, the second fastest time.
He has the second fastest time going in, but I don't want to say anything about Rashid. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
But what I can say though, that 4x4, Botswana, want to beat the US. Want to beat the US. Want to beat the US.
Relax the year. Because they might take it easy this year.
They have
the coach said they're going.
They have 3 in the finals, plus they can bring a Mr. Let's see, Letty Boga. That 4x4. So it's gonna be crazy.
All right, Benti. How many Jamaicans did you say will be progressing to the final?
Big Boy.
Big Boy only. Yeah. Do you see medaling?
Let me tell you something.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna tell me something.
I gotta start working
and
with
it just goes so. So I work with it.
Yeah.
So guess what? Today will not be the day I will change my words. Today is the day it stays the same way, because guess what? In a 400 meter semi-final where Chris Bailey out.
A favorite.
Huh?
A favorite.
Hudson Smith, out.
A favorite.
Number 1 and 2.
But from Big Boy there, Charles, Big Boy tell me say he's making it there. So how am I fit doubt him? You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? I'm working with Big Boy, and Big Boy say he's going to be on that podium. So Big
He's going to
Boy,
be on the podium.
he's going to be on that podium, and I will be there to watch and see that happen.
You know,
Yeah.
say a 14 hours reach at Tokyo.
Yeah,
Now
flag
I'm
up.
gonna take a flight.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
truth be told,
Yes.
my God, 43 in the semi-finals,
Crazy.
crazy stuff. So I'm not telling you anything. I big up Jerry Richards.
Jeremy, yeah.
Yeah.
Trinidad,
Also big
yeah.
up somebody from
Yeah, Caribbean.
Yeah, boy, spicy doubles and so on. Yeah. But truth be told, this 400 meter is going to be a race to watch. I love the 400 meter. So big up yourself, Big Boy. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Boy, Botswana, please. Please, me I beg on 1 medal, please. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
we
gosh.
absolutely get in that 1 medal.
No, as in
No,
me, I beg them. Me alone.
Oh, sorry, jeez, sorry. Let's go with Azari and then Jeanae. How many Jamaicans did you say would have made the final?
I had Big Boy.
Only?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
Big Boy alone.
Is he going to medal for you?
It's gonna be hard, with those 3 Botswanians. But as Benti said, if he told us to stop the noise, we should just,
Stop the noise.
Yeah, shot right up.
So I wish him all the best in the final,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be rough. Shout out to sorry about that. Bovell McPherson. He did run a really good 420 meters, but I just think that the last 80. I mean, 300.
How many I want to know? Me think about the 80 attack and then the semi-final, me wonder.
My God, he did run a good 320 meters, but I just think for the last 80, everybody came through and he just didn't have enough, to come through as well. I mean, it's his first World Championships, a long season. I believe he should just take a race and come again next year, and the only word I have to say to you is, chorus, respect.
Oh, respect. Respect. Indeed. Jeanae.
I think I had Rashid in the finals, and what I must say, I share sentiments with everybody that's on the panel. But what we can see is Big Boy is a man of his word. He said he'll do something, and so far he's been doing it. So that gives me hope for the finals, and at the rate at which things going, if he does get a medal, I'm not surprised because obviously he has something left in the tank that he wants to show us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And to touch on Delano Kennedy, good run as well. Everybody in that race ran sub 45, and that was the fastest heat. I mean, respect to you.
Absolutely. For us to see again, to lament on the 3 Jamaican men doing particularly well in the 400 meters, we're absolutely proud. We used to pray for time like this. Bovell, in his post-race interview, he says he's happy. He never expected to PB because it's been a long season for him. So kudos to him. Big Boy, yes, I'm going to just leave that alone. But just 2 things to point, because you see, unlike other persons here on the panel, I can absolutely own up to what I've said. I don't run, I only predict. Chris Bailey was one of my favorites. Obviously, but I spoke to him after. He says he's okay. It was just not his day. I did have Jahnoi to get that gold medal. I am saying to you, I don't think so anymore. He might be a medalist, but I just don't think so. The Botswana, the one with the
Endori?
no one, the other one.
Chippy.
Kevin and Shippy.
Yes. 4361. I just have 2 things to say about it. He says, leading up to this, he's been having mental issues. He's been doubting himself. And coach was telling him that he's ready. So he's saying he never thought he was going to go that fast. Again, if an athlete said that, that's scary. Then number 2, he says, I just wanted to finish top 2. I wasn't looking to do anything spectacular. But him said no. From I look at that clock and I saw 43, I now know what I'm capable of. And for that is a very confident man. And yeah, man, the Africans, Nene.
No, I want to publicly
Yes.
apologize to Mr. Nene.
Oh no. Firstly, I must apologize because nobody else was talking about him, and I did say his times that he ran honestly was the world leader coming in. They were just kind of sketchy to me because they were done at some high altitude places, but he shot me up. Shut up my mouth.
No man.
Shut up my mouth.
True.
But the Africans, they could sweep.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, but during Richards as well, he said too, just as quickly as possible, he's okay. He's in great shape. He was just focusing on. Who was in his heat again?
The Botswana and
No,
Rasheen McDonald.
no.
The semi-final Rasheen.
It was Rasheen and somebody else.
Jahnoi,
So he said because
and
Jacory
Kevin
ran that
Shippey.
43 so easily, he was mostly focusing on Jacory, and then he just say Rasheen and
Kevin not Shippey.
just passing. And he just said, oh wow, so he's okay. He thought that his race strategy was going to get him in the top 2. Yeah? But for me, I'm not talking about Big Boy.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Instead of shut up my mouth, shut up my mouth. Yeah, man, that's just that. Let's move to tomorrow's event. 505.
800.
Oh, we didn't touch on 800 meters! Take it away, my boy. Take it away. I'm really excited. Take it away.
Very excited. Jamaica. Which one of the cameras? This
Play
one?
the clip.
Jamaica. You can play the clip. Jamaica, my fellow countrymen. I predicted, I was extremely confident that you two would have been the first 2 in the semi-finals and create history. Whether it is World Championships, whether it's the Olympic Games, we have never had 2 men, and as a matter of fact, 2 young men who made it through to the semi-finals. I believed in you. Jamaica believed in you. We are proud of you. Whatever you do after, we don't care. If you even want to walk that semi-finals, I really don't care. Just making it to that semi-finals. As a matter of fact, we had our national record holder and our former national record holder, right? This was his first world championship, and for you to make it, and we're not talking about no small qualification, no fastest loser, no non-automatic qualifier. We are talking about big Q because now big things, on a big deal, and we're proud of you. Respect.
Do you see them advancing?
Whoa.
I've not seen the semi-finals.
Oh, you must say so.
No, as in, I have to go look on the sheet, to see the lane draws and all these things. Even there's a 800 still, but we need to see who is in the 800 meter. But we're not focused on that right now. We're talking about what to do, right?
Yes.
Believe in us. And if there's a possibility, I know Jamaicans a lot of times will defy the odds. If there's a possibility that we can possibly get a man in the final, just know that if believe in us. Yeah.
Well, I'll just keep it very, very short. Just congratulations to the 2 men. Tyrese says he just wanted to qualify, and he also said if it's going to take a PB to get him into the final, then he's going to get a PB. So anything inside that may I work with. He's been having a fantastic season. We said that yesterday. And Navaski also says, he knows that he can do it. This is not his first rodeo. He's been at a global championship before, and he absolutely would like to make it into the final. Anything them say may I work with, and we just have to just watch and see. Yeah? Azari?
I don't have much, but I must say I am very sorry, Navaski Anderson, for doubting you. Our former national record holder. Yeah, I'm really sorry. That's all. And I say it in a lot of it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Azari said, let's say it in a lot of it. Let me also say, because last night in this space I did speak on this too. And I did say the only reason I would have placed Tyrese over Navaski is because of what we've seen Tyrese has done. But I got a reminder today, why am I doubting Navaski like he's a fighter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
We're on a PB this year as well.
So I'm absolutely, there's no, But I'm sorry for that, sir, if I ever doubted you. Jeanae, thoughts?
Very proud of you guys. Navaski, you're having fun, and we can see it on the field even when you're competing. Yes, it's a serious race, but I think you're having fun, and I'm proud of you. And congratulations to Tyrese Taylor, guys. Just go in the semis, continue to have fun, and put your best foot forward. We'll be proud of you.
Put your money where your mouth is. Benti, thoughts? 800 meters.
Barnett say everything. I echo the sentiments.
Yep.
Do one thing, have fun. We'll
Well
be
done.
Versker. Alright, over to tomorrow morning. It's day number 5. Men's triple jump, Azari. That's 5:05 a.m. Who do we have?
Yes, we have the lone soldier Jordan Scott in Group B. Jordan Scott has been having a decent year as of late. Jordan, number four in the world. I don't have much to say to you. I know you go to the final. It's just whether you will or you will not medal, right? From what I'm checking here on the World Championships website, you have jumped to your season's best. You jumped to your PB this season, which is your season's best, which is 17:52. 17:52 is a big jump, and I think that you will compete for medals. And I just cannot say which medal is it, but I don't have much to say on you, Jordan. I believe that the Jamaican diaspora are still not familiar with you and the quality that you put on the table because of such athletes moving on. But I feel like this is the time for you to explain to the country by performing that you are a force to be reckoned with. And Jordan, all the best to you.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. He's been around for a while. He's won his first national title in 2018. He's been, you understand me, like on the circuit, but this year, 2025, he's PB over 7 times. So for me, he's definitely in the final. We'll reach the semi-final, and then we can really talk about podium. But he's in the final. Well, we'll reach the final, but we'll discuss the final on that particular day. We'll talk about podium after seeing him tomorrow. But he's definitely in my final. We've never gotten a medal at the World Championships before in the triple jump. It's a possibility that he could be the first.
Oh, sorry. Just to touch on Jordan again. I feel like what was I gonna say again? I feel like Jordan is going to write a story just like Tyler Mason. Not being under the radar for the past few years, a couple of years now, a few years now, I should say. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And take it from me, if he does medal when he come back here, just know Azari said it. And Instagram is right there, you can just let me know.
Yeah.
Respect for believing in you.
Yeah. Jeanae, do you see him in the final?
Yes, I definitely see Jordan in the final. As in, I've been watching him discreetly all year, and I do think that he's deserving of that opportunity. This is a championate that is now on the world stage. So, big up yourself. I am excited to see you compete.
Yep. Swift.
Alright, so Jordan, I spoke to you at trials, right? And you said them finally busted, that was the exact words on the Diamond League circuit. You're on 2 Diamond League events, right? Just miss out on the Diamond. Bro, I have a lot of belief. I definitely believe that you will get on that medal podium. So Swift and Azari say it. You get me? Bro, I believe in you. A lot of people don't believe. I believe in you, bro. You're going to make the final and you're going to go on the podium, bro.
Anyways, Benti, go ahead. Have you seen him in the final?
Yeah, he's going to be in the final. I think we all share the same sentiments in terms of that. I mentioned earlier in one of our shows that Jordan has the opportunity to be that torchbearer in terms of public perception now and what he can do for the triple jump there. Obviously, we lost a phenomenal athlete in Everett, but Jordan Scott is right there and he announced himself 3 Diamond Leagues. You know what I mean? That's super. We talk about top 8 finishes at the World Championships before. So he's there. He's done his groundwork. That's what I'm saying. And I always respect a person that's done their groundwork. So let's speak now about his qualification group. And I always respect a person that's done their groundwork on the circuit. So we're talking about Diamond Leagues. We're talking about World Championships. We're talking about overall just being in events and showing up and being present and doing well in them. So this qualification group for him gives him a perfect opportunity to see where he's at against the top of the top, because he has the world number 1, he has the world number 2, he has the world number 5, and he's there at world number 4 currently. So this is a good place for him to see where he's at. And from this, if he can qualify with a big Q automatic qualifying jump or finish in and around that group at second and third.
Yes, so now it's time for the women's 200 meters. We have 3 Jamaicans, Shericka Jackson, the defending champion, Ashanti Moore, Gabrielle Matthews. Shericka Jackson, obviously, the championship record holder, the number 1 Jamaican this season, her season's best 22.17 is the 13th fastest time this season. Ashanti Moore, oh my God, her first national title. We've seen her, she's gone 3 PBs this season. She's taken her personal best from 22.42 to 22.31. You understand me? That time, the 23rd fastest this season. And Gabrielle Matthews, Hydel, Queens, Ole Miss, University of Florida. She ran everything, 400 meter hurdles, 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x1, 4x4. She was 3rd at her national trials. I would say that she is, I do think that all of them, because her PB is her season's best, 22.59. That is the 49th fastest this season, but I absolutely see all of them going through. To be honest with you, this is Gabrielle's first global championship, so I'm expecting her to just do one quick thing, and then when them all matriculate to the semi-finals, they can really go down in the performance that we see, but I'm expecting all 3 Jamaicans, and obviously I do have a medalist, I can say from now.
Well, I share nothing different from you, Kareem. I do think all 3 athletes are gonna go through. Gabrielle Matthews, congratulations just for even making it to the World Champs. You know, we know your story back from champs, come up to now. And just do your best. Shericka Jackson, you have not had the best season, right? But we know your quality low. Like, why would we not know? You know? So obviously she's going through. And Ashanti Moore, you ran so much to reach here, and I do see you going through. So it's just for you ladies to not make me look like a fool.
Jeanae, do you see all 3 Jamaicans advancing to the semi-finals?
Yes.
Yes?
I do.
Love that, bro. Swift?
I have nothing else to say, all 3.
All 3?
Yep.
Benti?
Yeah, in agreement, all 3. Their hits are good.
Okay, love to hear it. Now for the men's 200 meters, we have Brian Lavelle, Christopher Taylor, Adrian Carr. Now, Brian Lavelle, what a season he's been having.
Yeah.
He's the number 1 Jamaican this season. He's got 19.69, which is the number 3 Jamaican all time, which is number 16 all time, which is the 3rd fastest time this season. Absolutely, he's going through. He's been at a global championship before because he was in the Paris Olympics last year. But this is his first World Championships. He's absolutely going through for me. Christopher Taylor, I don't know him feel already about Christopher Taylor, I don't know him feel about Kobe. He's back. He has PB multiple times too this year from 20.33 to 20.32 to 20.28. And because of his world ranking, gets him here, the number 5 Jamaican rather this season. He's going through, I do think, to the next round. And Adrian Carr, 20.09, a PB. Come on. He's the number 2 Jamaican this year. It's his first global championships. Adrian Carr has been running a lot this season as well. I do see all 3 Jamaicans moving on. Let me go to Swift first. Do you see all 3 Jamaican men?
Yeah, I do believe that we can get all 3. I believe there's still another personal best out there as well.
Okay, yeah. Benti, for you?
It might be difficult for some in the sense.
For some.
You know, you always want to ask me specifically, but I think it actually, the person I'm worried about, he has been picking up his races, but it's Christopher Taylor that I'm most worried about. But I think with Andre DeGrasse there, he should be able to push through and make it through. I'd love to see him go sub 20.
Oh, same.
I'd love to see him go sub 20. I'm not worried about Brian Lavelle any at all. He's going through. He's booked his spot to the semi-final. And Adrian Kerr, I believe he can make it.
Yeah. Okay, Jeanae, all 3?
All three. Yeah. The only one I think it may be a little bit difficult for is Adrian Carr, and that's because he has 4 athletes in his heat running 19 seconds. So he'll just have to put on a good show, but I'm confident that...
A little cue.
Yeah, a little cue. But I'm just confident in him because if you watch Adrian Carr from he started to run at Kingston College to now, he's one of those athletes that once he gets a chance, he's gonna show up. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. All three through.
All three. Now, Jeanae, just well before that, we have the men's long jump, who are our finalists. We would have spoken at great length about them yesterday. So just tell me if you do see the medal in, and what's the medal color?
Yeah, big up Nikolai Williams, big up Tajay Gale. I only see Tajay Gale with a possible chance of medal.
Possible.
That is bronze.
Bronze, Jeanae.
I see Tajay Gale medaling. The medal, I don't know. Check my back.
When?
After final.
I do see Tajay Gale absolutely medaling. I see him for silver, possibly even gold. It's going to be hard, but I kind of feel like he's reminiscent of who I saw in 2019. Swift.
Yeah, I share the same sentiment. Tajay Gale, silver. I think Tentacles might be a
I'll
better
go on
thing.
Greek side after man. Jeez, Benti.
Yeah, definitely see Tajay Gale medaling. I think those boys don't want to see him at the line. Truth be told,
Yeah.
they're really scared and afraid.
Yeah.
They're afraid. So yeah, Tajay Gale will definitely get a medal.
If
Hopefully
it
we can
comes-
just beat up the Greek boy.
If it comes
That's
down to the
really
last
Greek boy.
jump though, if it comes down to the last jump, I may just upgrade mine.
You can't upgrade them, circle.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, the final 2 events for tomorrow, Jeanae, the women's 400 meter hurdles. Just tell us who are the women and the semi-final that we're in, the main person that you think might be a threat, and if they're going to go through.
So for the women's 400 meter hurdles, check heat 1 and 3. In heat 1, we have Anjanette Knight, and she'll be amongst the likes of Jasmine Jones,
Woodruff.
yeah, Woodruff, Jeanae Woodruff. And in heat 3, we have Cheyenne Salmon. She has Anna Crockwell in her heat. And for me, do I think that these ladies can make it to the finals? Yes. But these ladies will need to put on their best show. Jamaica, in hurdles as a what you call it, group, we are improving, and I think that we've seen these ladies grow this year. So, as in, possibilities endless.
Swift, no, Azari.
yeah, I share nothing different, you know. I do see 2 athletes going through, more so Shine Salmon, as I said before.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Swift, do you see both athletes going through?
Yeah, I definitely see both going through. I think we might be relying on a small queue.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
oh yes.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah. Benti.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah, we would have spoken about them yesterday.
In length.
I do believe that both of them will be going through, and when we reach to the final, we'll be talking more in depth about who our top 3 are. But those are the events for tomorrow, guys.
No,
4
Nate.
hurdles men.
4 hurdles men. So we have 2. We have to look out for heat 2 and 3, Malik James King and Rashawn Clark. Now, in heat 1, I want to mention that you have Chris Robinson, Carson Warholm, Samba. So them can stay over there in heat 1. While we are in heat 2 with Caleb Dean, Akbar, Matthias Lima, right? Malik James King will use this as fuel, right? Because based off of his performances this year, he works well with the pressure, and that's what I like about him. Heat 3, Rashawn Clark. The only thing about this, he'll have Ray Benjamin, Alison Dos Santos in his heat, and he'll be in lane 2. But Rashawn did say what he said.
Is it the shape of his
So
life?
I do not doubt him. He can see the entire field. He can gauge the race. He can do whatever he wants to do. So guys, go out there, do your best. I believe in you, and I do see 1 out of 2 going to the finals.
Who's the one?
Rashawn.
Okay, Azari, quickly.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
I
One?
do see 1 person going through.
Yeah. Swift?
I can't pass this question.
No.
I mean, it's gonna be tough. I don't want to count out any athlete, but based on the semi-finals with Malik, you have Caleb Dean, you have Abakar there, you have Lima there.
Jeanae
It's
just
going to
said
be really difficult.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, try that time. Who do you
You're
see
waffling, man.
advancing?
Be brave.
Call it baby, don't call it baby.
Benti.
Signing this. Anyways, Benti.
Rashawn Clark, through to the final. Easy. I'm not saying nothing. And I feel. Nothing to say. But Rashawn Clark, through to the
Yes.
final. That's for sure. Malik James King, good run. We're very proud of you. I don't think you make it to the finals, but if you surprise me, I apologize publicly.
Yeah.
I never not apologize. But it was a good run.
Rashawn Clark, step to the front. Here's a small cue for you, sir. I'm going to final and just surprise us all. I don't see Malik James King only because we spoke about
The injuries,
we spoke
yeah.
about yesterday. But kudos to you, Malik. You don't know, say he's a fighter. If you surprise me, I will, obviously apologize. But Rashawn Clark for sure. And that's
Green
it.
and black. Rabala.
Didn't you go to Woolman's?
You went to Wolverine. The man said green and black like he's a cowboy. Anyway. Oh.
That wasn't what you were doing. That wasn't what.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching live and comment also some of your predictions. We would love to see what you guys do think. Just want to say thank you to once again our sponsors: Top Bar, Domus Windows and Doors, Mark's Superstore, and the Bridge Official. Once again, my panelists: Jeanae Robinson, Azari, Barnett,
Only one.
Jahnoi, Swift, Stewart.
Swift, every day I come with this.
Okay. And Shacquel, O'Neal, Benti. And I'm Kareem Bwoy at Tingz. Until tomorrow, this is Track and Tingz. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, step. Here we go.